this week's episode of On the Land, brought to you from the South Island Field Days at Kirwee.
A little know-how can save a lot of heartache. Pauline, that's referring to what?
It's keeping children safe with dogs, and really it started out by me walking my girl there and having children rush up and throw their arms around her and wanting to pet. And I was really quite horrified, but what really concerned me even more was the attitude of the parents that really just said, their child loves dogs. And I thought, well, gosh, that could change in a heartbeat had it been a dog that wasn't well socialised and with a good temperament. So I started and created 2 books for children, kindergarten age and primary school age.
Dogs get a fright. Wow.
They do. They react, and I hear all the time where people say, always supervise children when they're with dogs, but unless the adults actually know what to look for, the signs that the dog is saying, I'm uncomfortable with this, I would like to go away, they don't know, and the dog is really only reacting the only way it knows how.
Pauline, youngsters who have got a dog that knows them,
yes,
meet a dog that doesn't know them.
We find that the majority of bites, unfortunately, are by dogs that the children know.
Really? I wouldn't have thought that.
Yes, it is. It's in the home, it's the family pet that the child constantly teases and the dog can't get away, and just that's how it knows. And it does give off signs that a dog is unhappy, where they will give this little lip lick and they yawn, which is a diffusing, trying to calm situations down. They turn their head away to say, I don't like what's going on over here, I want to go away. But if they can't get away, then they growl, or the last resort is a little nip to say, I can't cope with this situation anymore. And and that's across the board. This is farm dogs as well as town dogs.
So you're warning the adults, as in parents, as well as the children, educating both.
I'm trying, and that was the wonderful thing wonderful feedback that I got with the first book that I wrote for the children, was the parents were learning too, because they were reading the book to the child. And so the parents said to me, I didn't know that dogs don't like being patted on the head.
They don't?
They don't, no. So if you can imagine being a dog down here and somebody walks along and they come forward and put their hand out onto the dog's head, all the dog sees is a hand coming down towards them. So really the best thing to do is to let the dog approach you rather than you going to the dog, and just let them sniff your hand, and if they do that, turn your hand over and just gently stroke under their chin, and that's it. I mean, think of it from a person. When you meet a stranger, you don't walk up and give them a hug. You stand a respectful distance and shake their hand. So that's what we're saying to the children. Give some space, stand back, and if the dog wants to come and say hello to you, it will.
Are you winning?
I'm really passionate about this, and I will just keep going because every one book that is out there, I hope, is going to save one child from being bitten.
So, okay, how to keep kids safe with dogs and keep me safe to the books?
Yes.
Hold those up for us. Where do we find those?
Rural women have really embraced the opportunity to help support this, and they're online at the Best Little Bookstore, or for teachers at Wheelers, or they can come to me direct.
Are they going out? Are people buying them or getting hold of them?
Absolutely, yes. This book here is in the 3rd edition, and we have just about sold out of that, so hopefully there will be a 4th edition coming up later this year.
You're a one-woman campaign?
No, I'm not. I feel like it at times, but there are groups. There's a wonderful group called Bark New Zealand in the North Island that go out and go into schools, and of course animal control throughout the country. They are a council organisation, they do their best, and if they can have an education program, they do, and a lot of them use my book, so that there's a consistent message throughout the country.